Okay, apologies to everyone for starting so late. Let's see, what time is it? It's already 9 o'clock. That means it's what, 9, 10, 11. It's already midnight on the East Coast, so I guess most of you are asleep. Anyway, there was this bottle box sitting there, and I assumed it was one of the. I had them all stacked up on my battle boxes, and I looked at it and I was like, "Hold on a second." It's like, "What the fuck is that tape sealed?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Oh damn! I never even opened it." So pleasant surprise. It's kind of like when I used to smoky smoke. I'd find some stuff that I didn't realize was there. It's like, oh, Merry Christmas. A little secret Santa. So it's kind of like bad internet. Bad internet. Anyway, let's get started. All right, so I do not know which battle box this is. And I only get the advanced one because that was like the minimum to get that free gift. Hey, Goondocks. Can't remember. You're on the West Coast, right? So it's still early for you. Anyway, here we go. Can you tell me if you can actually hear the music? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? And is this mic super annoying? Because I think it's hilarious. I think it's like the funniest thing ever. If it's just way beyond too gimmicky. Hey, what's up, Brandon? I got a gnarly echo. Yeah, no, that's the reverb on this. Do you hate it? Tell me. Hey, Alcap. Here. Okay. Now I tuned down the reverb on this. I can hear the music. Okay. Is it super quiet? Obviously, I don't want. It is hilarious. Yeah, someone shares my sense of humor. It's so corny. By the way, do you guys know why they do reverb? It's because no music. I'll go a little louder than that. And also, tell me if this using this external mic is better. How long is this one going to last? Oh, not long. My goal is always to be under an hour. Um, but it also depends on how active you guys are in the chat, because I have a habit of getting distracted by the chat and going way longer. It shouldn't take long at all. Orion's set is dropped today. If anyone is interested. Uh, okay, I didn't know about the status yet. I still don't have the Scorpio. I still don't have that, which I do want to get. So um, I need to see what's up with the status. How come they use reverb? Eh, go to karaoke night, and you'll see people who are singing, and you put reverb on it. It covers over a multitude of sins. It just makes you sound a lot better, because technology, whether it's cameras, amplified stuff. When you amplify something, all the flaws come out. So if you just amplify sound, people's basically terrible voice really just gets magnified. Likewise, if you're on camera, you look, a lot worse, etc. So when you put these effects on it, it's a lot like I don't know if you guys notice. Watch very carefully for interior shots in movies and TV. You'll see there's always smoke. They always have fucking smoke machines. And there's certain shows where like the directors way overdo it, and it just drives me crazy. I'm like, motherfucker, with this smoke machine. Like, you'll see the interior of the house is very cloudy. They do that to create depth. If you don't put any smoke in interior shots, it'll look very flat. That's why you'll also notice exterior shots. This is another thing that drives me crazy. They always wet down the streets, the asphalt, because again, it looks really two-dimensional if you don't. and it looks phenomenal. The reflections off the asphalt, the wet asphalt. So you'll see it's like it never rains in LA, but the asphalt's always fucking wet. They get a big old fire hose out there and just because it gives that shot 3 dimensions. So this is just it's what happens with technology. So these are these little things. Okay, I was talking about the microphone last time. Oh, it lasted only 5 minutes. Yeah. So if it sucks, I'll drop. I dropped it because I was like, I don't know if this helps at all. If it's even funny. I don't have the Scorpio. They're too small, and I don't like clip points. I'm not crazy about clip points. On a folding knife, it's very weird, frankly. Traditionals, yeah, but I can imagine a fixed blade clip point, again, that Bowie style. I don't hate clip points. I definitely get where they come from. I'd say because I'm boring, I like drop points. But I can see why, as a Western knife, when it's the 19th century version of the survival knife. If you needed something that can gut, skin, fight, etc. And they were way bigger back then, by the way. Because I've mentioned this before, the Geometry Museum right here up at the in the Hollywood Hills, they have all these old buoys and stuff. The California toothpick was just a gigantic Bowie knife, and I mean these things were like 12 inches plus. I mean they carried really big knives back in the day because they kind of went to war with them, especially during the Flint days, when you had no follow-up shots. After that, you were going hand to hand. Some guy was coming at you with a club or a rifle butt or something. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard use, I think, a little reverb in a Billabong Valley pretty well. That's beyond, I don't know what that means. But you're always going to hear at least a little bit of reverb and lots of effects. You can't just have amplified sound. It sounds really hollow, really empty. If you study, for example, silent film, you really get to see what registers to the mind. If you depict things so-called realistically, it doesn't register. There's like a language of media representation, and it doesn't register to the mind. Like, for example, when you shoot someone in the movies, they fly backwards. I mean, it's impossible to happen. It's anti-physics, right? You just drop straight to the ground. But it wouldn't register. The audience would not, did he get shot? Is he dead? Because I don't recommend you do it, but if you see people actually getting shot, they just immediately slump to the floor, contorted. It's very uncinematic. It's very undramatic. It doesn't register. It's disturbing and graphic, but yeah. So you have to cue the audience what's going on. Once again, if you just amplify pure sound without any effects and filters and blah, 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 it's just like, oh my God, what am I listening to? It doesn't register to the mind in a pleasant way. Hey, budget guy. What else? Clip points and daggers are my favorite. Oh, cool. I do like daggers, but talk about impractical. If there's an option for dagger, I always go for it. But aside from the fact that you can cut from either side, which I do like, that part is practical because I don't always cut like this. Sometimes I cut, with a flick. But aside from that, again, daggers are primarily for stabbing, which is like the least thing we're going to do with a knife, hopefully, anyway. I love clip points, Bowie, drop point, and spear point, traditional tattoo. Like them all. Well, see, this is what I'm saying. I mean, what we like is not about useful. Like, I don't like clip points because they look too tactical. They look like you're trying too hard, and they just aesthetically don't seem that pleasing. The ugliest of all, and this for me by far, are Tantos. I mean, talk about trying too hard. It's like the tactical of all the blade shapes. But in terms of practicality, I think the Tantos is definitely, the Americanized Tanto is definitely the best. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I use that secondary point. It just, every time I use it reminds me. I mean, utility-wise, it's my favorite. Looks-wise, it's a long least favorite for me. I mean, I really hate the way Tantos look so corny. yeah, it's just ever since I first saw them, you know, in the early 2000s, I think they had Gerber, I think, put out what they call the katana, and I was just like, oh, that just looks like it's trying too hard. It looks so corny. And I picked a drop point at the time. Forgot a dot zoning out with this echo bringing school PTSD. Forgot a dot zoning. I forgot this echo bringing school PTSD. Yeah, was there a lot of reverb at your school's PA system? Counters are neat too. Yeah, look, they're great. Practicality. I just can't stand them with. I enjoy a good sheep's foot. I went through a very long sheepsfoot phase. I can't look at them anymore. They look so ugly to me. I don't know what happened. I went through a whole cleaver sheepsfoot phase, and now I'm just like, it's gonna be a sheepsfoot. I can't anymore. I don't know why. It flipped. Hopefully it'll flip again. What is the practice of adding, augmenting, enhancing sound in film? I think I remember it with the F fog something other. Am I way off? What are you talking about? Is the practice of adding, augmenting, enhancing sound in film? You mean Foley? That's been going on for forever. You know what? Thanks for mentioning that. That's exactly right. Foley is a perfect example of how we need to hear things that are preposterous. They have to add Foley, otherwise our minds don't register. Like, are they walking? I mean, you should see the Foley artists. The way they make their sound. That's why they call them artists. These people are true and there's no science to it. Everyone has their own little craft. It's a lot like demolitions. You know how like the demolition of buildings, it's kind of art. It's sure there's physics and engineering and architecture involved, but these are family traditions, and you just kind of get a feel for it. It's like you should spend the explosive this way, get it to fall this way, and then if you do it this way, it'll collapse on each other's. There's an artwork to it. Same with Foley. Everyone has their own way of coming up with sounds, and it's something that you know Foley tricks us into, oh, that person just died. The what is that called, the Wilhelm scream. you know it registers to us. When we hear the Wilhelm scream, we're like, oh, that person died. It's just the human mind is such a fucking joke. I'm telling you right now, we so overrate ourselves on how conscious and uh, intellectualized we are. We're actually very reactive beasts after all. We're very emotional, very gullible, very. Yeah. Foley is exactly why they do that stuff to trick you into like, oh, this is happening. Oh, that guy got caught. Oh, a knife just came out. Oh, he's cocking the gun, and like and like that purple to my signals. Yeah. So the silencer noise. I mean, it's that pew. Oh, that means else in the room could hear it. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's just, but that's how we've okay, here we go. What are we saying here? Sheepsfoot, Warncliffe, or Tontos generally. Okay. Would you prefer a straight modified clip point over a more curved upturned one? Okay, so yeah, the thing with the upturned one is, so when you think about blade geometry, the more curve you have, regardless of the straight length, it gives you more cutting edge, right? So in one of my earliest videos, I showed how when people measure blades, um, they're like, oh, the sharpened part is 3 inches or whatever. But actually, if you want to do cutting edge, you have to roll it that way along the straight. So you have to roll it like this, and that'll give you the true cutting edge. And so the more upturned curve you have, the more cutting you have. Also, that geometry is better for slicing and for skinning. So I don't got animals, so I don't really need it. And also that Persian shape, again, it looks too cavalry sword-ish. So I prefer more straight type points, because I do much more puncturing and cutting or stabbing and cutting much more than I'm like skinning stuff. I'm not like using it in the kitchen or skinning an animal or anything like that. So I don't need that, and I don't like the look of it either. Again, oh well, there goes that use and um, uh, use and aesthetics are two different things. And for example, motorcycles. Um, the way something looks and the way something functions, handles, there's a give and take. They're separate considerations. Oh, you guys are talking about blade shapes? Never mind. Wait. I think you're trying to make a joke about, like, I don't know, camel toe, like sheep's foot, camel toe. I don't know. I think there's a joke there. Okay. Nah, all the seminars that didn't do shit but me have to ball tap and whack mofos more. Ball tap? Jeez, okay. Did you go to a rough school? Okay, just kidding. I'm a big fan of leaf-shaped blades. I agree with you on that. Spyderco, definitely makes a lot of the leaf-shaped blades, and Spyderco are ugly because of the hole and the hump, but they are super useful. And I'm growing more and more used to it. Let me show you another really leaf-shaped. This is the Matthew, what's his name? Condor, the African bush machete. So this is a type of leaf-shaped design too. This is the Matt Graham. It's got the two-color micarta. The problem is I'm shredding the shit out of the inside of the thing because you have to squeeze it to get it through because it's thinner here and it's thicker there. So, but yeah, it's just a beautiful machete here. And it's got the sort of double sharpened point. It's just this is my bed knife. Do you guys EDC a bed knife? Yeah, there's so much crap all over this. It just gets shredded every time I take it in and out of the sheath because you have to like kind of squeeze it to widen it so that it goes in. There we go. It's got decent. Anyway, that's what you have to do to get it to have some retention. But yeah, leaf shape, that's a version of the leaf shape. Obviously, there's a wide variety of that. I don't think I have. Oh, fuck. I don't think I have a. I don't think I've seen the sheep or Warney. So like, think of the Kaiser mini sheepdog, the QSB penguin. What are some common? The CJRB, my favorite budget knife. The kicker? Is that it? Hold on. So this is this the Crag? Or is this the can't remember and it's got the reflex. It's like a version of the Axis lock that's, in my opinion, I like it better. Now some people hate it because it jiggles and this is like some cheap pop metal, but I like it. It's one, just one, and you can do it one or two, so I actually like it a lot, and it's super budget. Oh wait, I can't remember if this is the Crag or the kicker. I think it's the kicker. No, the Crag. This is the Crag, I think. Anyway, I have both of them, but yeah. So anyway, okay, and let's keep going. Hex, yeah. The Spyderco Native Chief has been dominating my gray matter lately. I can't get it out of my head. Do you have the Native Chief, or you're jonesing for it? Clip points without swedges don't look as good to me. I like drop points with swedges more than those without them too. Yeah, swedges are really good for cutting geometry in a couple of different ways in terms of piercing and slicing. Catch you guys later. All right, thanks. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, I'm going to get to this damn box. Oops. I've got a bed duck. What? Oh, bed lighter, 38 special. I've got a. I just got mini sheepdog. What's this? Double. Oh, really? Crazy K2 action. The double D10. So, when did that come out? I have yet to get a double D10 knife, I think. I don't think I do yet. Oh, good night, man. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. My bag knife's a replica of the knife Dolph Lundgren had in Expendables, the one he owns the cabinet. Oh, really? It's a replica? Is it any good? Have you shown it on your channel? I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. Okay, sorry. Let me get to this. You guys are distracting me. See, this is what I mean. It's already been 20 minutes, and I haven't even started the unboxing yet. So here we go. So here's the battle box. So you can see it's small box because it's the advanced. And I don't remember which number this is. And yeah, I mean, brain dead. We shall soon see. It is 92. 90 fucking 2. How long ago is this? You fucking kidding me? And there's fucking nothing in here. I mean, there's fucking nothing. Bloody hell. It's empty as fuck in here. Okay, so Battle 92, Battlbox 92, way back when. Oh, this is missing hella stuff, it feels like. All right, some bullshit. This is PFC protection first class, lubricant protected earth cover set. Lubricates in extreme cold, high performance protectant, non-toxic and solvent-free, lanolin-based formula. All right. The fuck is this? The toughest corrosion protection available. All right, so I guess this is for like guns, like hunting guns and such. Okay, and then oh, it's not missing anything. Never mind, I was wrong. Here it is. So these are the BattleBox trail markers. I was gonna say that sounds kind of lame, but if you are out in the wilderness, that sure would damn well could save your life. I mean, certainly without any wilderness experience like myself, I'd be fucked. I'd walk 10 feet in, and as soon as you walk in 10 feet and you look around 360, you're fucked. You're gonna die. You'll never find your way out of there. So these are that nice high vis, mark your own way, highly reflective, blah blah blah. Okay, so there's that, and then Gear Aid Camo for reusable fabric wrap. Okay, so obviously this is probably more for rifles and stuff. I think I might go ahead and use this for some of my. I have like a lot of stuff that you can make spears out of, and I'm thinking I'm going to add that to the thing. And then the knife here is Fox America, the micarta frame lock. Oh wow, Rust Comer. Okay, wow, a Rust Comer without all the finger trails or the finger grooves. Okay, so it was already open in the box, but so Fox Edge, which I believe is Fox, but they're really really affordable. And see, Fox Americas. Oh wait, no, this is Fox. Isn't this the motorcycle company or whatever? So Morgan, Utah, Fox Knives America. That logo, isn't that the logo from the anyway. This knife, blah blah blah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Fox Americas. Oh, so it is the Italian brand Fox. Just their Fox logo is just hauntingly familiar, but it's their thing. But this is the America branch of Fox Edge. Okay, so that's that. And here it is. Let's take a look and see what they come up with. So it's in this. Oh wait. It's FE043. So Fox Edge 043, FE043. So their 43rd design probably. Let's see. Okay, so black stonewash. Frame lock. I hate frame locks. Let's see what the detent's like. Not that great. Um, the lockup is like 80%. Um, Not super smooth, which is part of what I don't like about frame locks. Um, the micarta feels okay. It's just a tiny little, as you can see, it's just a tiny little piece of micarta, so it's kind of a little bit cheapy. And it's a stainless steel frame lock. Um, the clip is, deep care, like the fold up, but uh, you can see it's not for the look. Yeah, I can't middle finger flick it. No, yeah, it's dialed in. It's mostly dialed in for the finger flip. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's actually a pretty strong detent, but I think it's just a very heavy blade, and looks like it's nameless stainless steel. So I mean, they're saying it's $32, $33, but 8CR13. Okay, it's not so bad, I guess. My Carta 8CR for 30. You could do worse. Ball bearing, frame lock, my Carta, handy pocket clip, still finish. Yeah. So okay, so that's that. Yeah, underwhelming. I don't like frame locks, but I do like my Carta. Um, yeah. Um, Again, this is one of those. Um, uh, you know, what you would call it, battle boxes that I wouldn't didn't necessarily need. My life is not dramatically. Um, I do kind of like this stuff, but again, this is probably just a few bucks. 15, $16. I mean, that's a little expensive. This, I mean, and this, I mean, yeah, one day it might save my life, but if I go hiking, I stick to the trail. I'm not gonna like wild camp or go somewhere. So the other stuff they had. Oh, this is the one where they had the takedown bow. I did definitely want that. Um, Transverse hammock, and then a Wook's Bad Boy. It's D2 with walnut handles. So yeah, nothing really astounding for me in this battle box. So well, there you go. I wouldn't have minded the breakdown bow and the hammock. So it's not the end of the world. Okay, and oh shit, did I miss a butt ton of? Oh crap, I missed a lot of. Okay, uh, Okay, double D10. Oh, okay. You're out there in the UK. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I carried anything over there. And I was in Luton, which has the highest knife crimes, I guess, at the time. Um, I didn't have any problems. The thing is, as an American, you're not going to get assaulted out there. For one thing, I don't know. Let's just say I don't think we're that easily intimidated. And also, Brits are so mesmerized by the American accent. You just open your mouth like, "Oh, you from America?" It's oddly unsafe. I look. Don't get me started. UK knife laws are ridiculous. We love keeping Hollywood talking. Yeah, no kidding. Thanks. Okay, what is this? It's on my Instagram. It's only three. Yes, that means you could chop with it. I mean, right? Give and take. It's gonna be much tougher. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Come on, not our fault. You make interesting conversation. Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate that. I just realized I said I don't like clip ones. I have a massive one for a pen knife. But you see what I mean? I'm not crazy about them either. But like I said, if for survival knife type stuff, I can see why those old cowboys carry big, huge clip points. Again, they call them different things. Knife terminology is not that solid. Like I said, um, what today we would call a just a standard Bowie knife. In the museum of the geometry, they call it a California toothpick, which we would never call that a toothpick at all. It's just a big standard Bowie clip point, enormous. It's like almost a sword. These things are huge. Still my least favorite shape. I agree. Well, no, Tonto is my least favorite, but again, it's like my least favorite look wise are my favorite practical use. You know, so Hollywood, do you have a nightstand firearm? Comment. Been through your Insta twice, and I have no idea what I'm looking for. Goondog. Yeah, I'd have to look at the movie first to see what the knife looked like first. I found the pic of it in its sheath. Yeah, you're gonna need to do a video on it. That's you've seen my like claw knife, and you've seen all my ridiculous knives. Those are the fun. That's what makes these channels fun. I'm in Cali, but bought double D10 for fun fidget. No, I do want to get one for fun fidget as well. That's why I do want to get one just to fidget with. Um, um, I haven't decided. The one I wanted to get was the artisan cutlery double D10 that they made for Knife Center, but I missed out on it. It was like they had a nice micarta one, and then they did it with the pin so that you get the best of both worlds. I pretty much anyway. I missed out on that. It's too bad. But that's the one I would have liked. I like the blade shape. It was a nice looking knife. The Archeo, I think, but I think I already have an Archeo as well, which is another thing. So yeah, I'm still kind of looking for exactly what I want as far as that's concerned. Okay, this is stuff that I used to pick up that I used to do for the sake of Jason and his daughter. So this is always sad for me to do toys and all that good stuff. But this is called Pop It Pets. I got this at the thrift store where I got this thing, and I still cannot figure out. I'm just looking at this again. So it's got these wide mesh cup holders on the side with the bottom, right? But then it's like this is some sort of a square compartment. It's like, what are you supposed to put ammo cans? Like, are you supposed to put a small cooler in there, like a lunch cooler? But then look, it's got these straps that hold that part, but then it's got this strap. It's like supposed to hold a pole or a bottle, and then look, and then it's got these two tiny things here. See, so it's like, are you supposed to hang this from a pole, right? And then put something here, and then like this is the bottom. The bottom would be a square. what is it like? You're supposed to carry around a projector, a camera, a battery pack? Oh, wait a second. I'm wondering if way back in the day, remember when they had camcorders and you had to carry around that huge thing? I wonder if that's what this is for. But then what would all this stuff be for? Feeding the wires through, maybe? Yeah, and it's padded too, so it's meant to protect something. And then there's this, and then on the floor, so on the bottom, they have this strip of Velcro. I just can't. And then, of course, this website doesn't exist anymore. It says www.visionproducts.com, patent pending. So it's like, I go to JVision, it's not, I mean, and the fact that they put their website on there, like this is the era of web pages, before like we had whatever else, all the other things that we don't really go to websites anymore so much, So I think this might have been from the 90s or early 2000s or something, but it's like padded. I can't for the life of me figure out. And these things, I mean, again, I got it because I wanted to do something creative with it. And for oddly sized items, like, stuff that don't fit well, into a pack, like, I don't know, something, like that, so to speak, if you wanted to do something like that there. So now you've got your little axe hatchet thing, like that. And then, like I said, maybe like an ammo can or I don't fucking know. Anyway, this is just so random. I just can't for the life of me figure out what that is. So yeah, I feel sad. Okay, so pop it pets, five mystery pets inside, and it says in every pop it pets mystery. In every Pop It Pets mystery bag, you get 5 teeny tiny Pop It pet friends. Which pets will you get? Whale, you pick me, get it? It's a whale. I'm really this teeny tiny, so it's that small, ages 3 and over, plus 5 trading cards, 5 stickers, 1 collector's grid, 1 keychain equals 17 surprises, over 100 pets to collect. Okay. So, this is from Buffalo Games. Don't they make the trivia games? Or am I tripping? FA101071522. So, maybe the heck? Look like little condom packages. Sorry. It's a Ziploc and then all these little like condom packages. What the fuck? Pop It Pets. Pop online to meet all the pets and explore the Pop It world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I thought it said 5 mystery pets. Oh, one of them. Wait, 5 trading cards, 5 stickers, 1 collector's grid. Oh, that's what it is. 1 keychain. Okay. So. All right, which one should I do? This can help me pick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you won't be disappointed with mini sheep crazy action, really, on the double D tent. I have a mini sheepdog, just the regular, the OG one. I want a finger guillotine. It sounds like fun for interrogation purposes. Oh gosh. Is there anyone to look up the patent number and see what it's for? It says patent pending, so yeah, there's no patent number. That's the other thing I thought too. It's like, well, I could look up the patent, but it says patent pending and there's no patent number. So there goes that. Number, then patent, then company. If it open source anyway, will pop up on Google's. Yeah, no, I know there's no patent number. So and what's that? So I'm going to open. I want to find the keychain. All right, this one seems the flattest. All right, here we go. So, choking hazard. So it has the same number, FA1071522. Recycle me, plastic bag store drop off. What? Okay, plastic bag drop off? Like you're supposed to drop it off with the where you bought it? Like, are you kidding? Okay. Best way to open this. There we go. Okay. Well, I did it. I did it right. I picked the keychain, which is what I wanted to pick up. So it's just, oh, it's one of these kinds of keychains. So I guess once you get the Pop-It Pets, I guess you put them on this keychain, which is kind of cool because I can use this for like EDC purposes. Oh my God, it's so cute. Oh my God. Okay, so here, this is the collector's grid, okay? So Party Palace, Stratospace, Fantasy Falls, Wilds of Wilds, Beast Mountain. So Pop Wow, Super Rare, Town Mayors, Poptastic, Rare, Town Council, Popular, Townies. Pop Wow, Super Rare, Town Mayor. Okay, is it the same? No, it's different. So Critter Bay, Playtime Park, Garden Grove, Farm Fabulous, Isle of Yum. So these are all the little Pop-It Pets that you can get. So I'm assuming there must be 50 on each side. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 55. That's a lot more than 100. The fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. That's a lot more than that's 50. That's 110. Oh, over 100 pets to collect. Yeah. So there's 110 or 55. Did I say 55? Yeah. 11 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So 55, that's 110. So cool. Okay. So this is your little world. I think I'm getting baby fever. I like these little girly toys. I mean, because obviously they hold no interest to me. It's just fascinating to me that little, like, I don't know, like being a guy, I grew up on Star Wars toys, GI Joe, Transformers. They were like cool about warfare and stuff like cute for the sake of cute. Like my sisters collected, Barbie, strawberry shortcake, obviously Hello Kitty, and it's just fascinating to me. Like, okay, and it's like literally. All right, good night, everyone. Reminds me of Neopets. Yeah, you mean the digital ones, or okay? I lost my audience with that, which I figured. But oh shoot, I gotta open this Schrade stuff. Okay, I have 15 minutes to get it done, so let me get that done. Sorry, everybody. Okay. Oh yeah. So I was showing you. These things are like super discounted. They keep putting them on sale, so I grabbed them back when, and I haven't even opened them yet. So 12-inch axe. I think this is the 16, 18. Anyway. Yeah, 18. Okay. This is the BT fighter. Speaking of Tonto. This is why I don't like using. I want to use the clampacks. Are my nemesis, absolute nemesis. So there's the tip protector. Why one? Why only one? This doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I mean, this is like a little camp axe, probably for splitting wood. What's weird about these Schrades is like this one. I think it's got a hollow grind. I think it's like the only axe I've ever seen in my life that has a hollow grind. Make sure. Oh no, it's the same. It's got like a flat grind on it. It's very strange. It's got like a swedge on top. I don't know what they were thinking with this. I'm kind of curious, but it's also very thin. I mean, I don't know if it's meant to be like a tactical axe. I don't know what the idea behind it is. What do they call it? What do they consider this? God, this is such a pain to get on. Okay, I officially don't know how to get this thing on. All right. Oh, you gotta kind of jimmy it up. Anyway, curious what they say about this. Stainless steel, glass fiber, nylon handle, sheath included, 12-inch axe. That's all it says. Lifetime warranty, 12-inch axe. It's the 1077. Overall length 12, blade length, weight. Yeah, it doesn't really say what it's meant for. Yeah, no, they literally just don't even mention it. So this one only has 2 buttons, given that it's considerably smaller, and I believe there's a antifungal thing in here. Yeah, we've got that. And silica, a rather large silica packet. This is tiny. This is definitely. Oh, of course they have the obligatory frigging bottle opener on them. Is that a bottle? It's a bottle opener, isn't it? Motherfuckers and their bottle openers. Oops, that's sharp. Single stitch on that. I don't know how long that belt loop would last. I think Schrade was the first company to use cryo. Really? For their blade decades ago. Wow, cool. Good for them. I mean, Schrade has been up and down. I mean, at one point they were doing okay stuff. I mean, they wouldn't be there where they are today, being bought and sold by everyone if they're in all the box stores. All right, so that's that. Real quick, I'll do this one. The Schrade Ultra Smooth Opening, they call it. They call it the Ultra Glide. It's on bearings. Folding knife 11000047. If you can see that. Ultra Glide 9 CR18 MOV. And this thing was like on sale for under $10. I think it was under $5 at one point. What's so funny though, the reason why I got this was because it comes with a fire starter and a whistle, which is sort of odd. Like, would you really want a folding knife as a survival knife? You know, one wonders about the utility of such a thing. But anyway, here we go. I'm gonna pull out the Gerber package opener because these clam pack things are my absolute nemesis. Just drive me crazy. Okay. Oh, it's like the TPE. It's like the thermoplastic. So it's kind of rubberized. That's kind of, it feels nice because it's, and definitely a hollow grind with a swedge on top, some jimping on top. Look at that. They have a filed part right there for the ferro rod. I mean, gimmicky but clever. It's got a nested liner. Oh yeah, it's definitely on bearings. Good flipping action. I don't. Does anyone know why they put that in the finger control in the flipper? Sometimes they, why they put that hole there. I don't know what that's. Is that a design thing? Oh, it's very slick. The bearings on this are good. Okay, and then there it goes. There it is. So, you see, I like this. This is cute. Okay, whistle is bullshit. Yeah, I barely consider that a whistle. Yeah, you have to blow pretty hard. Let's see the fire rod. Let's see if it works. So let's pretend I'm going to hold it this way. There we go. There. Yep. And it works. It definitely works. So it's everything it says it's supposed to be. And 9CR is not bad. Ultra smooth ball bearing rotation allows for effort-free one-handed opening. Smooth. So, I mean, if you blow hard enough, I don't know what decibel that is. I don't know if that will make you heard in an emergency situation. That whistle only calls skinwalkers to your location. Exactly. Yeah. It makes noise. So, that's how they did it. They did it basically where a backspacer would be, I suppose. And yeah, it fits right. Yeah, it kind of serves as like a backspacer sort of. And they've got a lanyard hole and not a deep pocket clip. Deep. Yeah, it's got really good action. That's not bad. Yeah, I kind of like it, especially considering they had it like on ultra like clearance discount. I think it was like $5. Okay. I've got more. I got another Schrade fixed blade here. What's that? 5 minutes. Okay, I'll do it. Let's get rid of this last Schrade. Oh, and look, I found this. I actually had gotten the clear one, this fork. So now I have two of these for no reason, and they're really crappy anyway. So I didn't realize I had already bought a fork. I don't know why I bought a fork. I was probably just trying to fill it. This is the hippest fork, white. This is like that hot pink one I showed you. I added it to my EDC pouch, but anyway, dumb. I'll probably just give it away. So here's this cheapy. Again, they were dumping these too. 4.25 fixed blade. Let's see, stainless steel, glass filled polymer, TPR handle, hard polymer sheath, Frontier series. I don't know. Overall length, 8.5 blade length, weight, stainless steel, hard polymer sheath, blah blah blah. Yeah, nothing of a note here. It's 1124289. So there's not much information on here, but speaking of, look, on the Gerber dime they have a sheep's foot. You see that sheep's foot? So there's another sheep's foot. And this is significantly cheaper than the now discontinued Leatherman squirt. But again, this package thing makes all the difference. I don't know if you can hear me. This has tweezers as well hidden in the thing. Can you see? Right. Yeah, there. So it's not a bad little keychain multi-tool. I get a lot of use out of it. I'll tell you that much. I mean, tool for tool, it's the squirt's probably better, but it kind of goes without saying. Have you looked at any of the Cold Steel products? Some of them look cheaper than Schrade. Yeah. I have a very wide range of Cold Steel stuff, and I have their very budget stuff. As far as I can tell, I haven't seen anyone torture test Schrade stuff, but Cold Steel's Cold Steel. It holds up. Even their really ultra budget stuff holds up pretty well. Lynn Thomas, when he was around, I think he pretty much stood by his products. I didn't like the guy, but I liked what his company was about. I mean, he was one of the only people that was really being serious about making actual, for example, actual melee weapons. How are you going to buy a melee weapon or a certain kind of traditional weapon style? He unabashedly, what I like about it, they want to sort of react to like, oh, they're trying to make everything a weapon and we're scared. And for me, you got to defend yourself. Okay, I guess I'm pulling this out the back end, as I say. Okay, so once again, it's got the tip protector, and that thing got shredded, and wow, this thing got shredded too. Oh, wow. See, that's what I hate about these clamp packs. It shredded, literally shredded. Look at that. It shredded this part out as I was pulling it out. Can you see? It shredded that part off. Fucking piece of shit. It's definitely rubber, though. It's like rubberized. So it's quite comfortable. Speaking of sheep's foot, that's a sheep's foot or a cleaver. I mean, somewhere in between. I really cannot stand Velcro because these Velcro eventually will wear out. This is just really, really cheap plastic. They're calling it polymer. To me, it feels like that GRN stuff. Oh, wait. Got to test it. Super, super slicey, sharp. Good, nice hollow grind, Okay, I spoke too soon. Now all of a sudden it doesn't want to cut. No, it's fine. That's what I like about Schrade is they do a really deep hollow grind. I do like that about Schrade stuff. It's unnamed steel, probably won't have good edge retention, etc. But for moderate to light use, which is pretty much 99% of what I do. So let's see what the sheath looks like. Oop, upside down. Oh, that's terrible. I can feel it sliding along the edge of the. That's going to destroy that edge. Yeah, that's horrible. That is horrible. Decent retention. It's not. It's rattling a little. I'm scared. Huh, it's surprisingly staying. What they did is they put this little tab in there. So that's what's holding it in. Yeah, it's totally rubbing the whole edge on the way. I mean, full blown. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with this? They have this channel down the whole thing, but oh, it might be that little retention thing that's the friction. Might not be the edge. I can't tell for sure. Yeah, it might be that. It might be that thing that's so let's see that looks like it could break. And it's for such a thin belt. Anyway, this thing was, again, it was on sale. It's really cheap. With the strap on, it doesn't really move much. So anyway, well, there you go. Finally unboxed some of these damn Schrade things that have been sitting around forever. This thing. Okay. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. It's now an hour. Yay, I made it. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. So thanks for tuning in, and I ended on Ivechi Sandalo. Okay. Good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Alrighty. Yeah, thanks. And hit like and all that stuff, and try and promote me because I'm trying to get to 1,000. Thanks.